We were just about to run out. There we go. Strangely, with the dogs, which are actually called slogs, I know, very clever. I always found them to be kind of fun to play with the computers with them. I keep pressing B. I don't know why. They were really fun playing at the AIs with them as a kid because at future levels you can kind of throw them in with the slings, which are the green dudes you saw briefly. Oh wait, reduced time. Abe sighting. Mutakan outlaw still at large. Last can of Gabiar found. Gluck Clean develops hacking cough. Rent-a-cop missing. I killed that guy. Let's go! Murder is fun. So on the other side of the story, we have our bud Munch. Munch is a bit of an interesting case. He is the last of his kind, to his knowledge. I've confirmed by the game virtually. And the reason why Vykers Lair wants him is originally to cut out his lungs and give them to their Gulk Queen. But the R&D facility had a bit of a different plan. I really should have put subtitles on this. I might have a bit of a cutscene change out here for you guys. That might be really awkward, though.
Humphrey?
Dude, if your man can pull off a name like Humphrey, you know he's got it going on. And Humphrey can get it.
Humphrey! What are you doing? Be nice.
Look at that specimen.
Spoiling my concentration. Now hold still, damn it. Oh, I can't believe it. You're not working on our new and improved fabric softener. You know, you really need to start thinking big. What? That's exactly what you said about your shampoo brightener. Now look, that one tested just fine on the Fuzzles. It burned holes in our customers' heads. No progress without risks. Risks? Risks? That's the last damn Gabbit there is! Its lungs are worth a fortune, and you're sticking sonar in its head! But do you stop to think why I'm sticking sonar in its head? Sonar?
A lot of this is my kid kind of really flew over my head, you know, common meme, I know. But I was playing a game meant for, like, teenagers and adults.
Us pulling critters out of cages. And finding them takes ages. What's that got to do with you? Just shut up! Look, you and I spend, what, 20 hours each week catching critters? That's 20 hours a week we could be researching more addictive nicotines, sweeteners, baby food additives, sedatives, laxatives. Look, we have traps everywhere, right? And when critters get snagged, the traps send out a sonar beacon, right? Then we have to drop whatever we're doing and go out, pick them up, bring them back. But now, with my sonar enhanced Gabbit, it finds the traps. It brings the critters to us. More critters, more research, more moolah. It's flawless. Humphrey, I apologize. You are a genius. Oh my, I completely forgot. I left a puzzle on the burner. That's disgusting. And they make such a mess.
Huh?
Wonderful use of that Hollywood font. I guess more retro Hollywood font. This was always my favorite scene as a kid, just because it really shows off some more of the expressive comedy that they can achieve with these cutscenes, which they did include a little bit in the earlier titles, but it felt a lot more natural in this game just because it wasn't switching from the PS1's 2D to a random 3D kind of choppy. Like, look at that face. Look at that precision. We are armed literally to the teeth. Than just teeth. Oh, so unnecessary, but so perfect. Oh man, I do not like their 3D model, their HD models, excuse me. So as sort of a smallish explanation is why I might be checking this. The birds are your health meter, and the halo is sort of how much of a good boy you are. And how much of a good boy you are depends on how many lads you save. We're going to be trying to go for kind of a straighter yellow one rather than a red jagged one. I could open a menu and check, but where's the fun in that? Where is my sonar button? Guess I don't have it. Normally you can press the sonar button, it sends out a wave, and then it will reveal the location of Fuzzles by sound. Oh, there it is. So I can press this, and then he points us in our way. Fatality. Moving on. This is actually originally a bit of a problem in the original port. There are achievements tied to it, which I've gained the working ones. And they only recently were able to get one of them working, which was the Black Quarma one, which forced you to get 0% Quarma, which is actually impossible because of that one door there. So this is the only way to make Munch attack. Similar to the Abe speed up and jump mechanics, he needs zap in order to do anything. I always found this kind of fun, just comboing this dude into oblivion. Man stood no chance. Getting that soda. Totally not my fault. Okay, that noise always freaks me out because it sounds very similar to their death sound, but it's just their victory chant. It's a little obnoxious that they only make like 3 sounds, but what can you do? You only have so much money. I think they can usually catch on when other puzzles are fighting, but you can never tell. Get slayed, bitches! It's funny, as a kid, my brother and I never really knew about the whole Quarma mechanic until the very end of the game when we got the bad ending the first time we ever got to Vykers' lair, which is actually where we are right now. Back to the spaceship at the very end. Tad bit surprised, the egg on our face, when we figured out that, oh, we are supposed to use those portals on the end of every mission. We would kind of just leave everyone there to suffer. But, you know, you win some, you win some. Now to save all my lads. Surprisingly, an even harder playthrough is just the Black Korma one. I've only done it once, but you need to make sure everyone dies. Except for the 10 Fuzzles at the start you saw earlier. You can't leave them in their state. They pretty much have to die in order to make sure it happens. I'm not sure what happens if you go neutral. It seems like you don't gain anything, but you never can be too safe. I'm not going to be going out of my way to load saves in order to make sure I get a perfect run on anything, but... Wait, what the fuck? What did it... Oh, do I let this petty thing happen? Oh, no. Where the fuck could I have left him? Where the fuck? Oh my god. This little fucker. Can't even do the speed strats. That is the reason why 100% is obnoxious, is when you don't have anyone attached to a sonar cage, aka just the Fuzzles, but you don't have them attached to a sonar cage and they get trapped on geometry. You are free now, little one. Yes? Whoa, I am not doing that again. That was awful. Munch's walking sounds. Why is there only one of them? Alright, we got everybody handled on that board. Originally, this was really clever as far as how to do scene transitions, because that's just a PNG at the end of a hallway, but... You know, as a child, it's very dark because CRTs didn't really project that well, so it was like, whoa, I'm going through this cave that's really deep.
Swim for your life, Munch. Oh, and watch out for those slugs up ahead.
Yeah, I'll do what I want, lady. Man, I don't know what Budokins are supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be dudes, but could be anything, really. Whatever your heart desires, but, you know, maybe make them wear a shirt if they're a girl. Otherwise, we'll need some heavy censorship. God, that is such a horrid sound. I know what it's supposed to sound like, and that is not it. It's like, it's layering over itself 12 times. I have to do it. I have to do it. Oh, it's so painful. That's gonna be the whole game. I always did like how you kind of had a choice in some exploration. Like, this is just, you know, you're a gamer, your games, you gotta make a choice, design. But, you know, you kind of are restricted to going the left route because you do need these Fushis at the very end of this map. Okay. I'm doing good on health. I can go for round 2. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Huh? That's what I thought. Bitch. Ooh. Ooh. I forgot about the wall jumping mechanics with this dude just being kind of busted. You can get an aqua jump drink later that is just hysterical when you're in a tight hallway with water. I'll have to show it at the end of the game because I think there's only really one spot where it's enabled. And the requirements for what I'm talking about are met. Okay, I have streamlined the collection of these to the point where I don't need to get any more. Let's go! Unfortunately, after I go through this gate, the counter does reset to 0. And I know I do need 99 more in the next one. So I'm going to try to be as efficient as possible, but this is one of the harder levels for Munch movement.